Hi, this is Dr. Meisinger. I wanted to record a video. This is for MHA 624, the Legal, Ethical, and Compliance class. And I wanted just to give you some thoughts. We had talked about earlier on some components of an ethics committee, and this week we're talking about whether or not organizations should be able to report ethical or compliance issues anonymously. And in my experience, both as serving mostly on the ethics committee at the VA, we found that it was very difficult to be able to go back and retrace the steps of whatever the ethical issue is without knowing the involved parties. And so it would take an enormous amount of time. All those people did report anonymously. It took an immense amount of time for the consultants to have to go back through and find out the parties that were involved. So kind of take that into consideration, that when you are talking about compliance and ethics, in order to be able to adequately investigate or find the issues, it is best to be able to have a source to be able to go back to. So keep that in perspective. I do also want to offer an opportunity for students who maybe didn't take advantage of this in earlier weeks to go find your compliance officer or a member of the ethics committee within your organization, if you have one, and talk to them about whether they think that it's appropriate or not to place anonymous calls or post anonymously to either compliance or ethics, and then what the procedure looks like if they do, and then maybe a time factor, knowing the individuals when they do, how much time is involved there, and then if it's done anonymously, how much time is taken trying to retrace those steps and find the actual issue, whether it's a compliance or ethical concern within the organization. And then if you don't have a formal compliance or ethics program involved in your organization, find policies or procedures that you think that possibly could be reworded, tweaked, to really be compliant based upon the 7 elements that we are going to be discussing in class this week. So if you have questions or concerns, please make sure that you contact me. Again, I think I had posted in week 6 that it is imperative that students post above the minimum requirement. Posting at the minimum will get you the minimum grade. I expect the post will be substantiated by evidence. I think overall students are doing a really nice job of bringing in other information. But also think about, if you're going to use personal communication with a compliance officer, an ethics consultant, make sure that you cite that accordingly using personal communication the way that APA would outline that needing to be formatted. But this is a great opportunity to reach out to those individuals within your system and ask them this question or these questions that are involved in discussion boards and get their insight and feedback. So that way you're not just coming up with an answer in isolation, and you really want to know the real workings or with what happens within your system. This is a great opportunity to do so. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me, 402-557-7501, or kim.meisinger@bellevue.edu. Thanks. Have a good day.